Well, our next guest on the Concerted Command Radio Show is Alex Johnson. He is the director here of this incredible conference, the NFRA Presidential Preference Conference, every 4 years, but it's got a lot more than that. Welcome to the Concerted Command Radio Show.
Oh, thanks for having me on. I'm glad to be here.
Hey, we have the NFRA delegates here. We have other organizations. Tell our audience, all this team of conservatives have coalesced into one great convention here in Atlanta. Talk about that.
Well, we're really honored here in Georgia to be able to host the National Republican Assembly Convention. I'm the president of the Georgia Republican Assembly. We have over 500 really strong conservative activists and leaders involved, and we just keep growing. And it's been good to go and contact people from around the country, get everyone to show up and work together, because the Republican Assembly, as you may know, is focused on really endorsing and contested primaries. Right. Unlike the GOP, we're very, very much like we want to go and let the voters know who the actual Republicans are. So we've told that to our members. We have about 50 of our members here from Georgia helping out and attending, and getting in everyone together. So it's a good time.
True conservatives.
Yes, absolutely.
Filter out the rhinos.
Absolutely, we fight the rhinos. We actually just got a good guy elected against the current House Speaker in Georgia. Is a rhino, and
okay.
he and his friends spent close to $100,000 in a special election for a state house race.
Wow.
And we backed the challenger, and the challenger won just a few weeks ago. Only had about 30,000 behind him, but he was one of our members, and we have a number of our members now in the state house. So we're fighting the rhinos really hard here.
Well, Jody Heiss, Congressman in the 7th District.
Yes.
He came up, you want to talk about that, because he came up to Indiana and did a tremendous job firing our people up about 2 months ago.
Yeah, it was amazing. We were in a special setting again of conservatives of Indiana, and he went ahead, and he is one of those true conservatives. And I believe also that he's going to be one of the speakers coming in even for this weekend. And he's got an amazing message. I don't want to bring it out too much because people need to hear what he really has to say. You know, because a lot of people will talk a lot, but there's not a lot of substance. And boy, he's got substance that everybody needs to hear. That is going to be in truth. I think that's so important. Have you discovered that even with this institute and with convention of people, that you believe that truth is very important in this, the real truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Absolutely, that's the way it needs to be. And Jody Heiss is one of our, we're proud of him in Georgia. We're glad that ACU has partnered with us with the convention. And Jody Heiss is, he's the only Freedom Caucus member left in Georgia. He's the only one, and we're proud of his good votes on conservative issues.
That's good. That's good.
Well, Alex, what are some of the other, you got the American Conservative Union and CPAC, but there's other organizations right here at this convention.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. We have them. The Leadership Institute's going to be doing breakout sessions throughout the weekend, starting today at 3, going through the weekend to help with training activists to be involved, grow the political organizations. Because one thing that we've noticed, I'm sure you all have noticed it, and a lot of people have around the country, is that we need to be growing our conservative armies. Like, a lot of us want to be just left alone by the government. We don't want them to be messing with our lives. But they need to be involved, and we need to have our groups, the Republican assemblies and every other group around the nation growing.
Don't you believe also, though, that even in your group here in Atlanta, there need to be more of the younger generation coming in to give us, not just a swift kick in the booty. That probably needs to happen from time to time, but those that are going to remain steadfast.
Absolutely, that is what we need, and that's something that I think I know that we have a few in Georgia, but we're struggling. I mean, you met Brandt off screen, our first vice president.
It was so refreshing to see that.
Yeah, but we need more. We need a lot more, and that's something we're trying to focus on. But a lot of it's just going out to colleges and schools and meeting people who are actually conservative. Right now I'm actually working with my college fraternity, SAE.
Wow.
There are a lot of young guys there, but they said, "Oh yeah, we're the only conservatives on campus, or almost the only ones."
Wow.
And you know, that's scary when, and also because they're even under attack by the left. The Greek life
Yes.
is under attack. Both the
Yes.
women and the men are getting attacked.
Yes.
We need to help them out.
Well, and you organize another group. I think our Consider Commandos viewers, listeners will know who that is. The NRA with
Yes.
the new president.
Yes, Carolyn Meadows from Georgia. We talked a little bit
Love
earlier
that.
today. She's amazing, and she's going to be here speaking at lunch tomorrow. And she's it's good to have a Georgian in charge of the NRA. I mean, we need you know, we should all be able to have guns. Everyone should be able to
Second
own a
Amendment
gun
rights.
and free. Yeah.
Indelible.
Right. What did you think about in Trump's speech last night?
I've heard that was just
Woo!
awesome.
Oh,
yeah.
it was amazing. And
Yeah.
of course, his big thing was, again, we got to keep our guns.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's the thing is that they really do, or the left really wants to push to get, you know, they're saying, well, let's just get rid of one type of gun, like AR-15s or whatever.
Yes.
But the issue is that long term, then a whole generation doesn't grow up with them, and then they turn around and say, well, how about we get rid of this gun now and that gun, and eventually they're all gone. And
That's right.
that's what the leadership on the left wants to do. And we need to remember self-defense. Inalienable right. I mean, we're all able to defend ourselves and should be able to defend ourselves.
Keep and bear arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
2 words there.
2 words.
Well, it's so good having you on Consider Commander Radio Show. And any
Well, thank you
closing
for having
thoughts?
me.
I mean, I know you're a busy man. This is an incredible convention here in Atlanta, right downtown. But any closing thoughts for our viewers?
I mean, the one thing I would say is everyone listening, everyone tuning in today, I mean, check out the Republican assemblies. I mean,
Yes.
we aren't the we're all volunteer. We don't get paid for what we do, and that's what sets us apart from the political industry. That's what really sets us apart, because that means that we'll stand for the principles up and down, but the only way it happens is for you to be involved. NFRAconvention.com. It links to the National Federation
Good.
website. If you're from Georgia, GeorgiaRA.com. Please be involved. If you have any questions, I mean, contact any of us. I mean, join the Indiana Republican Assembly, join Georgia, join wherever you live, and if you don't have one, we'll hook you up and make sure we can get one started in your state if you are a true conservative that agrees with their principles. So thank you for having me on, guys.
Oh, God bless. Thanks for
Great.
coming on Consider Commander Radio Show, Alex.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
both.
Thanks.